electronic.
Hi, I'm Charlie Hurdle from Sungold Farm. We run the farm as a family farm from Verboort. My wife Vicki is included, also our offspring, son Chris and his significant others, daughter Stephanie and her husband Greg, and Holly the dog, and 6 cats and 1 donkey and a little miniature pony.
And so my husband, the genius that he is, designed what we needed to fit our needs. It's a mini version of what the larger commercial growers use, and designed to fit our fields and how we plant and how we pick. It took him about 2 years of thought.
Harvested almost 2 tons of squash. Today is a Monday. We normally pick every other day, but because of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we have a 3-day, might say, layover weekend, and Mondays are astronomical as far as the tonnage that does come off, both in squash and in cucumbers. Yeah.
We have, I think, 8 hives on the farm. These 4 sit by our cucumbers and summer squash and the tomatoes and peppers and eggplants. The honey that comes out of these hives is simply amazing, because you can't really call it like a certain kind of honey. It's just, they call it the Sungold Farm blend. I get freedom at just in my market booths. I like retail. I liked doing the setup and everything else, and so I get that part of it still at the market. I can set up my booth the way I want, and even the people that I have helping do a wonderful job, and they don't have anybody else looking over their shoulders, because I don't have anybody else looking over my shoulders. Saying 7 or 8 years now we've been selling in Beaverton Farmers Market. It might be longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the very first year, part of the whole marketing thing, very first year I had a booth here, I had a booth there, a booth here, and to no fault of anybody, I was brand new and the market was full, and people couldn't get a consistent feel for me. So the second year, I got a permanent booth out on the street, and I was able to have some fun and to get some folks to come back to me every week. But I still felt like I was the little guy in the market, and I needed more space to blossom. And so,
you can really blossom
with lots of kissing up to the manager and the assistant manager.
He's learned that from a source.
From the best, from my dad and my mom. I got a beautiful booth inside the market, and since then, just having room to pile stuff high and make wide aisles so people feel free to come inside has driven my business, I think, the most. The marketing part is actually pretty easy, I think. You just look at the different colors and the different shapes and textures of all the veggies and the fruits that we grow. They sell themselves. I could put up no signs, no prices, and we'd probably still sell out every day of things.
But you actually also were the instigator for the CSA when you came on the farm. He says, if you're going to be a partner, you need to pull your weight, because right now Charlie, Dad, and I are making a living, but we need to make a little bit more money if you need to make a living. So he worked with Bon Appetit at Intel and started our CSA, which grew from 9 members 9 years ago to 600 members today.